This video will demo our group's e-commerce site, Swan. It is a musical instrument site built from the back end to the front by Becca, Isaac, myself, Devantia, and Jasmine. The site itself was constructed using SQL, React, React Bootstrap, and Express as the primary frameworks. To accomplish our MVP, we spent an entire work week mapping out our routes, tables, and overall design before any coding took place. On the display, you can see an example of our organizational documents. This process saved us time and was instrumental in completing a functional e-commerce site. Next, we'll move on to Becca, who will walk us through the homepage.
Our homepage gives the user, logged in or not logged in, a view of all products available. We decided to model it this way after viewing popular e-commerce websites such as Amazon. This information comes from the products table in our database, and values displayed on the homepage include the object name, price, and image. Because we wanted to keep a relatively streamlined look on the homepage, instead of using buttons to indicate the option for a single product view, we implemented CSS to change the cursor to a click icon when hovering over a single product. Upon clicking a single product, a new page is rendered with that product in a stylized CSS border. Information for the single product page includes the product name, description, which is not seen on the main page, price, and image. Included at the bottom of product details, there are two buttons. The Go Back button returns you to the home page, and the Add to Cart button places the item in the cart, and cart functionality will be discussed later in the presentation. If you are not a logged in user, the Add to Cart button does not push an item forward because non-logged in users are not able to generate an order number. It instead returns you to the home page. A takeaway from this portion of the project is that the rendering of data in an aesthetically pleasing way is important for drawing customers into a website, and the functionality needs to be clear and intuitive for the user to move forward easily into other components of the e-commerce site. Now to Jasmine for the login and register function.
In order for our user to purchase products as an existing user, it will require a token. We get that token by the user registering for an account, and they'll put their name, their username, their password, email address, click register, and then it'll take them to their profile once they log in. And a takeaway from this would be that we use local storage. So if you refresh, the user can stay logged in no matter what tab you click. Yeah. And Devantia?
I'm going to cover on the administrator. Administrator is the person we created at the backend who have some special privilege compared to the other users with the is Boolean functionality variable for that. If a regular user log into the website, it will take the user to the profile page with the welcome message, username, name of the person, and the email and address of the user. But the admin have a special button called admin access. This won't be visible for the regular users. So on clicking the admin access, it will take to the next page, admin page. This page have three functionalities. The first one for the users to view the list of all the users. Second one to view the list of all the products, and third one to add new products to the home page. So on clicking add new product, adding category, brand, name, description, price of the product, and image to the product. When we get back and on clicking to the add product, this will create a new product in our home page with a new product ID. To edit the product, you need to go back to the admin access, go to the products again to the edit product function tab. This will be used to change modifications can be done on our latest product or whatever. And for the next function, the delete product, to delete the product, the delete button can be used. This will delete the item completely from our website. So if we click on the delete product, this product will be deleted from our complete homepage site. So the lesson learned from this portion of this project is utilizing the user's database from the backend effectively and make sure no one else should have access other than admin for these functionalities, and rendering products databases by using patch and delete functions and CRUD functions within secure API endpoints on the backend by using Postgres and Express.js, as well as rendering all functionalities on the front-end side. Now I pass on to Isaac about the cart page and these functionalities.
So if we click on a couple of individual items and we hit add to cart, we'll see them all going into the cart. There's one. Let's do two more. If there is nothing in the cart already, it'll generate a new order ID and then start putting all of those products into that same order ID. But if there already are things in the cart, then it'll just keep reusing the same order ID, right, that it generated upon the first add to cart. The cart page is mostly held together by two tables in our database, the orders table and the order products table. The orders table tells you whether an order is fulfilled or not, true or false. If it is false, then it is displayed in the cart component that we're seeing right now. And the orders products table tells us which products are in each individual order. If we go to the change quantity area and change the quantity to something else and click the button and then navigate back to the cart, we will see it put it at the bottom. We'll see that the quantity has been updated to 5 the way that we put it in. That is making a change to the order product table using a patch request. If you go to the, if you hit the remove button on that item and go back, we'll see that it's gone. So it deleted one product from an order, but not the entire order. If you go to the clear cart button, it will take all of the items out of the order by deleting the order ID entirely. And then if you go back home and let's add something else to the cart and go back, and then you hit checkout, we will get the confirmation. And then if you go back to the cart again, you'll see that there isn't anything inside of it because the Boolean has been edited from false to true. So since the order is no longer, the order is now fulfilled, it's not displayed on the cart page. Something to take away from this was that it made a lot more sense to display the total price at the top of the page without actually storing the total cost in the database, because having to update it every time you make a change to the cart would drastically slow down the website. And so I'll hand it off to whoever is talking about design of the website or wrapping it up.
Yeah, to close out with design, we chose a minimalist design to better view the products. Mostly neutral color scheme with a few accents, and it was mostly modeled just off of successful e-commerce sites. That was the overall intention, and I think we achieved that very well. This is the end of our demo video. We thank you all for watching.